You guys ever have those people where it's like, they love you today, next week they might hate you, the next week after that they love you again, then a couple days later they're salty? That's simply because they're extra sensitive. That's because you're probably making progress in your life. You're probably getting better constantly. And that is your birthright. To get better constantly. To be free. So, I think a lot of chosen ones can relate to this topic. Because chosen ones are super adaptable. They do a lot of things, which means they're in for a lot of change. Which means people are going to feel a certain type of way. They're going to feel a certain type of way when it comes to you and your growth. Is basically what it is. So, when you change, people change up the way they feel about you. They can't accept your growth. They can't. They're too small-minded. They can't see what's actually going on. They just want to hate because you're different. Like everything you do is different because you're changing all the time. But they can't adapt because they're stuck staying the same as they always were. They have no room for change. They have no room for any possibilities to come up into their minds. They don't understand your growth. They don't understand the growth game. So, this causes them to love you one week, hate you the next. A couple days later after that, they're on good terms with you, and then a little bit after that, they don't like you again. They cannot make up their minds. You see, they're confused fans because they like you, but they hate you. And then they hate you, and then they love you, that they can't make up their mind. They don't know how to feel about you because you're not a little bitch. You're about that life. You're about that growth game. And they can't take it. They can't take you as you are. They can't take it as it is. They have to stay mad. They have to stay salty. Because you continue to change. You continue to level up, to grow, to prosper. Every single day you probably feel different. In some way, shape, or form. Because you just continue to rise. You just continue to go up. While a lot of other people are not on that same tip. So, with your life momentum, with your hard work, with your discipline, with your consistency, you see, this is what causes people to feel one way about you 1 minute, feel another way about you the next minute. Because they can't accept your growth. It's like it's too much for them. Which is why these individuals, they end up getting in their feelings over you. Over your growth, over your shine. It makes them feel emotional. Because it's like it's an avalanche of work that you do. And it goes to show them what they're not doing. So they get emotional because of it. Instead of getting emotional, they should be taking that fuel to actually change, to actually do better in life. But no, they just want to get salty, emotional. They want to pretend that they don't hate you or dislike you, but they low-key do. But then the next week after that, they like you again. And it's just a repeated pattern of them constantly liking you and then disliking you, liking you and then disliking you, because they can't see the bigger picture. They can't. They're small-minded people. This is what this comes down to. And there's nothing you can really do about that. That's not your problem. They're going to have to resolve their issue. And I don't know. That's why you cannot stay in the same places. That is why you cannot allow these people to make you feel some type of way. You just kind of got to ignore these people and continue to do what you do. You can't sit around playing mommy or daddy with these people. You can't. It's not your job to mother or father these sensitive people who just can't handle your growth. They just can't handle it, bro. It's as simple as that. They have a problem with your growth. They have a problem with your change. What did you think was going to happen? Hey, as the chosen ones, we try to tell you guys. We try to tell you guys since day one what was going to happen, and a lot of you guys laughed. Didn't think nothing of it. Okay. Okay. And now look at the position we're in, where these people cannot stand us because we continue to thrive in our lives. Welcome change. Welcome growth. As painful as growth is, it is. We go through it. It's either the pain of growth or the pain of staying the damn same forever and being an emotional little twat that hates everybody else for changing. You can't be this way. You have to put yourself through certain things in order to reach different levels. And different levels requires different devils. There's going to be a whole lot of adversity no matter what you do. That's why I'm saying you got to pick your pain. You got to pick your path. And the path of growth is much greater than the path of complacency, of staying the same. You don't want to do that. And little hurdles like people treating you bad for no reason, as I made other videos on why people treat you bad for no damn reason. It's because of things like this. It's because of your growth. It's because of who you are, who you're becoming. They don't like it. When you grow, when you change as a person, not everybody's going to like it. Most people don't. Because most people are staying the same and complaining and doing whatever else it is that they're doing that involves them being emotional towards you for no reason. That's why I said you can't sit around mommying and daddying, coddling these people. They're going to be who they are. They're going to do what they do. They need to put their head on straight, humble themselves, and realize that life is a marathon. It's not a sprint. You're not going to sprint from A to Z, make it to the top. It's a long process. You're either in it or you're not. You're either going to be consistent or you're not. You're going to stay motivated no matter how you feel for years, or you're not, because anybody can stay motivated for 1 year. The real power, the real badassery is staying motivated when you're not even motivated, which means you motivate yourself. Even though you don't feel motivated, you're going to push through the pain. You're going to push through the moments where you don't feel like it. You might be a little sad, you might be a little down at certain moments, but you push through these times. Which means you're not doing weak things, you're not taking weak actions in these moments. You're taking stronger actions. You could be in a sad ass moment in your life. A lot of things went wrong. A lot of things kind of hurt you. But you're pushing through that. Like a hot knife through butter. Like a snowplow through snow. On a stormy day. You're pushing through. These are things I've done. These are things you guys must do. But these are things that these individuals are not willing to do. They would rather sit back. They would rather do the easier things and complain and hate on people like you because you're doing the tougher things. You're getting the better results. You're mentally stronger. And people don't like it when you are ahead of them in life. And it doesn't mean, oh, you're just a better person. It don't mean that. It means the actions you took made you a better person. Everybody has potential. Everybody's capable of whatever they want to be capable of. But it's up to you to put in the action. It's on you to put in action. You're either going to do it or you're not going to do it. If you don't do it, you're going to have too much energy to complain. If you don't do it, you're going to have too much energy to be a hater. Take that energy. I don't understand haters. Take your damn energy of hate and put it into something good for yourself. Work hard towards something. Do something productive. It's a much better feeling than trying to pull everybody else down. But that's what haters do. Because they don't have it in them to take the real OG path. They'd rather hate on people like you because you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're staying in your lane. They hate you for doing it. They hate you for your change. They hate you for your growth. Like I said, they love you one week. They hate you the next. They hate you. They love you. They love you. They hate you. It's just a repeated thing. They're never going to just completely hate you. They're never just going to completely love you and accept you. They don't accept you. They put you on this pedestal because they want you to be a certain way for them. But you're not being that person, so they don't like you because of it. They're very unusual people. They're very unaccepting people. They're people I don't want to be involved with. They're people you guys should not be involved with. In my opinion, they are not the trustworthy ones. They want to deem us as that way because we're always changing. But that's part of life. You're supposed to change. It's not going to change the way I look at others. I still respect people. But you have to be respectful too. You have to be accepting of me too. As long as you accept me for who I am, I'm going to accept you for who you are. But if you're going to hate on me, I'm probably going to expose you. Because I ain't putting up with that BS behavior. And that's all it comes down to, guys. That's what these people don't understand. It's like they're just trying to pick a fight. It's like they're just trying to pick an argument with you. Not an actual physical fight because they get demolished. But they're probably trying to pick these little sissy arguments with you guys. Trying to make you how they feel. They're trying to project their insecurities onto you to make you feel that way, but what? No. They're just unusual creatures, man. I don't know. That's why you don't deal with them. Stay in your lane, focus on your path. Focus on your purpose. Let them feel however way they want to feel about you. That's what you should do. Be that person where you don't care if everybody likes you. Be that person. Because today, that's who I am. Today, I got my best results. I'm in the best place I've ever been. And guess what? When I used to care what people thought of me, whenever I used to have to act a certain way so everybody would like me, I was at my worst place in life. So when you're at your best place in life, that's when people automatically start not liking you because you're in a better place than they are. And that's the main reason why they don't like you. It's not because you're just you. It's because they can sense that you're a happier person, you're a more fulfilled person, you're a harder working person. And the results show. They're not going to go completely unseen. A lot of people want to downplay you, but they know to an extent you're a pretty badass MFer. They know that for a fact. And that's something that cannot be hidden. They can just look at you and they know, damn, this person put in work. Just for the person he is or she is today, they put in work. And they don't like that because they know for a fact you worked harder, you worked longer, you kept yourself motivated for longer when you didn't even feel like it, but you did anyways. And they just can't do it. So they don't like you because you did it. Like I said, it's a marathon, not a sprint. You're not going to just hit lightning in a bottle. If you're very, very lucky, you might. But that's not even a good way. You hit lightning in a bottle, you're still going to be the same person. You might win the lottery, but guess what? You're not going to know what to do with that money. You're going to blow that money. You're not going to be motivated. You're going to feel the need to spend all your money that you just won in the lottery. And it's not going to teach you any good lessons. And it's going to make life 10 times harder because you have it so damn good in a short moment that you're going to take it for granted. Now when you blow all your money, guess what? Now when you come back to life, now you have to work again. And you have to do things that you have to do to provide for yourself. It's going to be 10 times harder and you're going to be 10 times less motivated because you had things handed to you so easily, which is never good for anybody. If you're already a rock solid person with a rock solid mind and you win the lottery, not much is going to change at all. Little things here and there, but you're going to know what to do with your money. You're going to be a solid person. You're going to continue to keep doing what you're doing. And that is the difference. Because if some weak cookie cutter individual wins the lottery, what I just explained will happen. Some rock solid dude that is already successful to an extent, that has went through a lot of hard times, that built himself or herself all the way up, they win the lottery, it's going to be completely different. Makes sense, right? Of course it does. The person you become is much more valuable than just hitting lightning in a bottle and getting lucky or whatever. The person you become is the most important thing ever. It should be the most important thing to you. You should be proud of the person you have become up to this point right now. Still not satisfied. Because satisfaction is the death that blows. Once you are satisfied, say goodbye. Because you're not going to achieve anything else. You got to stay hungry. Doesn't mean you can never celebrate. You should celebrate your wins. You should do certain things. But you got to stay on fire. If you never celebrate either, ever, you're not going to really like what you do. Give yourself a celebration, even for small victories. That's going to keep you hungry for more, not the other way around. Because if you never celebrate, your mind's going to tell you, damn, this sucks. If you're just busting all the time, and you never take a second to celebrate, treat yourself, do anything nice for yourself, it's not going to, you're going to say to yourself, this isn't even worth it. So when you celebrate and you reward yourself, not going overboard, but not something so small to the point where it really did nothing for you either. Just enough. Celebrate just enough and get back on the horse. You're going to continue on, and it's going to be a good time. Everybody should give themselves a moment to celebrate. I don't really celebrate holidays because, in my opinion, every single day is a holiday. Every single day is the same. Holidays are myths. There is one holiday I don't mind. Don't overly like it. Don't dislike it either, but Christmas, you know, it is what it is. I'll celebrate it a little bit, not overly. And not under either, just kind of in the middle, and then you're back in the horse. Plus, I want to make other people happy as well in this time. I don't want to be a complete dickhead and not celebrate with any family or any friends or anything like that. There's a time and a place where you gotta do something for somebody, man. But you can't be a cookie cutter person and just please everybody either. You have to know your boundaries. You have to know how to maneuver in life. That's something I'm also getting better at. Because the last couple of years, I almost didn't do enough. I almost worked too hard. But now I'm finding the fine line. I'm having my own healthy boundaries. I learned so much. And I love learning so much because it makes life a lot better. That's why learning is so important. That's why having discipline is so important. Because if you don't got it, nothing much is really going to change, and you're still going to have the same issues and everything else. You got to resolve problems. You got to be a problem solver and be damn good at it too. Is what you really got to do. Life ain't no joke, man, but you can make it very good for yourself if you're just smart. Even for a short period of time. You don't got to be Albert Einstein from the day you're born to the day you're dead, but you got to be smart for an extended period of time, for sure. And kind of keep that same energy. Don't let it die. Don't go overboard. You just gotta really know what to do. Is what you really gotta do. You just gotta figure things out. You just gotta keep living life. And you're gonna get it right. But anyways, that's pretty much it with this video. And once again, guys, don't mind these people that like you, dislike you, hate you, love you, hate you. The F with them. Let them figure it out. It's their issues, not yours. You don't need these people to like you 24/7. One day they will grow at least a little bit, and they're gonna accept you. I was about to say respect you. Some will, yes. But people will grow one day to accept you and your growth and understand that all the change you make does not make you a disloyal person. Because some people really think that. Some people think if you make positive changes in your life, it means you're a disloyal person, because it's their insecurities thinking that you're going to become so great or so good that you're just going to leave them in the dust, when it's not true. But a lot of people have these insecurities. A lot of people. So that's why everybody's got to, up yourself, up your life. Get on the ball. Do what you're supposed to be doing. Have a little bit of discipline. Life is not supposed to be complete pleasure 24/7. You're in for a rude awakening if that is you. You have to be flowy with life. Work hard. Relax. Work hard. Relax. Just be in a flow state kind of thing. Don't overdo it. Don't underdo it. You gotta really know how to maneuver in life to make things as great as possible for yourself. Now, with that being said, I'm cutting the video now. On to the next. I'll be back.